From East Broadway Avenue in Maryville, it's Late Night on Broadway with special guest Eli Griffin, featuring Socially Distant Jenga. And now, here's Jimmy. Good evening and welcome to the very first episode of Late Night on Broadway. I'm so excited that you guys are here and watching this today. We have a great show for you planned. Eli Griffin is going to be our special guest, and at the end, make sure you stick around because we're going to have Socially Distant Jenga, and you won't want to miss that. Trust me. This is going to be a way that while we're apart from one another here at Broadway, we can still connect with one another. And so if you want to be a guest here on Late Night at Broadway, use the information down here at the bottom of the screen and get in touch with me. We'll get you set up to be a guest here and we'll just have a great time together. Stick around, we've got a great show. Jesus tells us that where two or more are gathered in his name, he is there. And so most of the things that we do as a youth group, or really everything that we do as a youth group, we do together. We have Sunday school together, we have youth group together, we go on trips together, and yet these last few months we haven't been able to be together, and I've missed you all. Eventually we're going to be back to doing things together, but we're not there yet. And so in order to maybe spend a little bit of time together, we've come up with this format of Late Night on Broadway. We're going to have a special guest or two each week to check in with one another, to see what we're up to maybe play some silly games together. And then we're going to share these videos so that you guys at home can see those. And any of you all that are watching, we'd love to have you come and be a guest and be a part of this. We may not be able to be together right now. We may not be able to do big full youth group things, but this is something that we can do. And while we're doing this, whether we're here as a guest or whether you are at home watching, I think that we're together as a youth group, and this is a way that we can grow together and hopefully through some fun and a little bit of silliness and a little bit of devotion time, grow together in Christ. Our guest this week on Late Night on Broadway is Eli Griffin. Let's welcome Eli. Well, I am so glad to have you here on the Late Night on Broadway show. You're our first guest.
I'm glad to be on it.
This is going to be so much fun. So Eli, got a couple of questions for you here for the interview segment. It has been since March, probably, since we've seen each other. That's when everything with the coronavirus happened and, churches got closed. Everybody had to go on lockdown. So what are some cool things that you did during quarantine?
I learned how to weld.
You learned how to weld?
Yes, that was pretty cool. I have a really good friend that he's a really good welder, and he's taught me how to weld, and it's a lot of fun. It may sound hard, but once you get into it, it's real easy.
That is really cool, and that's a really cool skill to have. And,
yeah.
I never would have thought, what have you been doing during quarantine? Minecraft, whatever. No, you learned how to weld.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's really awesome. So are you back in school now?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you doing in-person, hybrid, digital?
In person.
And what's that looking like for you?
It's better than I thought it would. I thought everybody would be all screaming at you because you don't have your mask on properly. But it's strict about your mask and stuff, but it's not bad. And then it's kind of laid back too. I thought everybody would be real tense and stuff, but everybody's just like with their mask and stuff.
Well, good. That's cool. So you're a freshman at Heritage High School,
yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and the last time we talked, you were playing golf. Is that still the case?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Our season just started about a week ago, and our first match was last week, and I think we'll have a match next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay. Do y'all play, I'm not familiar with how high school golf works. Do you all do a match against like one other school, or is it more like cross country where you've got 8 or 10 schools participating?
We'll sometimes have one school, and then sometimes we'll have 2 other schools we'll play against. Like sometimes we'll play Maryville, and then sometimes we'll play Alcoa and Eagleton. Like it just depends on our schedule, both school schedules together.
Okay. Well, that's cool. And where do you all play your home matches?
Lambert Acres.
Lambert Acres. I will have to find out when your next home match is, and I'll have to come out and see that. That sounds like a lot of fun. So it has been since March since we've been able to be together at all as a youth group. And we had some really cool stuff planned that because of the shutdown and because of COVID-19, we weren't able to do. So hopefully at some point in the near or distant future, we'll be able to get back together as a full youth group again. When that happens, what are some things that you think would be fun to do, some things you'd like to do?
Dollywood. I want us all to go to Dollywood as a group and enjoy the rides together. And then laser tag.
Laser tag and Dollywood. So you like Dollywood?
Yes.
What's your favorite ride?
Tennessee Tornado.
The Tennessee Tornado, really?
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Man, not the Blazing Fury.
No.
The Blazing Fury, I think that's a sleeper. That's a really good ride.
Yeah, it's good to take a break on that one.
Yeah. So you are going to be playing a song for us here in a few minutes. Is that right? What inspired you to choose this song?
Well, when I was little, my grandparents got me this huge set of railroad DVDs, and it went across the United States of just trains, different kind of trains, different railroads. And there's this one song in one DVD that I've always really liked.
Yeah.
And now that I've started to play guitar, I've learned how to play it, and I really like playing it. It's really fun.
Oh, cool. And how long have you played guitar?
Since last September.
Since last September, so almost a year now.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait to hear you playing this song on that, and I think that's just going to be awesome.
Yeah.
All right, when we come back, we'll have Eli playing the guitar for us. Hey, welcome back. Eli, that was a great song on the guitar. Thank you for sharing with us.
You're welcome.
What we're going to do now is we're going to be playing Jenga. Socially distant. You can see right here we have our socially distant stick. Eli and I have to stay 6 feet apart for this. And staying 6 feet apart and playing Jenga is a little bit difficult. So we have these dowel rods. We're going to take turns trying to push a Jenga block out. And whoever it topples down on is the loser. So we'll see how this works. It may not work at all, but it's going to be fun either way. You want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I'll try first.
All right. Oh, out we go. Is he going to make it? Is he going to make it?
Ooh, stuck.
Ooh, he did it. Stay behind the socially distant stick here. How brave do I feel? All right. Oh, I know. Is he gonna make it? Moving. He did it. Oh, crazy. Going for a side piece here. Because I don't care about physics. Oh! Let's see what you got.
The whole thing starts moving.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Once it shifted, it just slid right on out of there. Good choice. Oh my gosh. Oh. Like on real Jenga rules, you have to, once you touch it. Oh my god, this is awful. You're spinning it. What if it comes out just by spinning? What? Is it? Oh, you fell out.
One.
Hey, you don't count it. This thing's in such a
Turn the whole thing around.
I tried to spin it, but it didn't work. Definitely suspenseful. No, it's a miracle it hadn't fallen.
Yeah. It's gonna fall.
I think you're right. I thought it was gonna fall the last time though. No. Here it comes. Oh, there it is. Oh, thanks for playing Socially Distant Jenga.
Yeah, that was fun.
Hey, this has been a great first episode of Late Night on Broadway. If you want to be on Late Night on Broadway, give us a call, send me an email, send me a text or whatever. I'd love to have you on here to show your talent, do an interview, play some kind of silly game like this. Until then, have a great night. We'll see you later.